Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to thank the Almighty God for His blessings today. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Muhammad Farrel Aristo, and I'm here to represent my class 12-6 in the speech contest. In this occasion, I will deliver a speech titled Technology and Our Privacy. Ladies and gentlemen, in this time and age, technology is something that can't be separated from our daily lives. Technology is all around us. It supports our activities, it helps us with our simple house chores, and even provides us some entertainment. Basically, we are the ones who have to control the rapid growth of technology in our lives. Sometimes it just can't be controlled, and sometimes it controls us more than us control it. Let's take a look at a few examples. We cannot deny that technology is very useful to facilitate our education, especially in this COVID-19 pandemic. Since 3 months ago, we are using applications and programs such as Microsoft Teams and the eTarnus website, both of which are products of technology. The development of technology, on one hand, is making our lives easier. It makes our system of education really developing into something more effective and efficient. But on the other hand, it surely has a few side effects. As a teenager, surely almost all of us have some one thing that can't be kept out from our hands anymore. It's called mobile phones. The introduction of mobile phones and smartphones have successfully made users very personal and very individualistic, and thus making the parents trouble keeping an eye on our activities on our smartphones. Anyone in our age obviously has mobile phones, whether it's used to help studying, get information from the internet, or even for some information, or even for some entertainment like video games or social media. For us millennials, social media is of course something that isn't brand new anymore. Social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or even TikTok are accessible for everyone and it's free. We are used to share our daily activities there, and even some of our private data are also stored there. Imagine how many people can access your public information without your knowing. The freedom of speech on social media could lead to good things and bad things. Despite the good things that came from it, like we can really express what's in our mind without having concerning about our confidence in speaking in public. It is not something rare that we found cases like hate speech, hoax, or even cyberbullying that happen almost every day. Those cases could happen to anyone, and we are no exception. These cases are now developing into something that we call cybercrime. There are many types of cybercrime, including cyberbullying, child pornography, hate speech, or even identity theft. These kind of crimes came out of the dark side of technology. It's something that can be done by everyone who has experience in the cyber world. But what is more concerning is that these type of crimes usually target children and women. Ladies and gentlemen, the development of technology is as scary as it is exciting. And why do I use the word scary? Because today technology doesn't seem to care about our privacy, and sadly, neither do we. The National Police of Indonesia states that Indonesia is the country with the second highest amount of cybercrime attacks in the world. Since the pandemic, there are approximately over 88 million cybercrime attacks in Indonesia alone. By the time goes, the border of our privacy is a thin line. We often cannot help ourselves to restrain a little bit and keeping our privacy safe. Sometimes when we use too much of social media, that's when cyber criminals comes in. When they see too much of our lives being shared on social media, that's when the urge to do something illegal came out. For example, identity theft. Identity theft on social media, it is not something rare, as we often see many fake accounts of celebrities being made on social media every day. And sometimes it doesn't just happen to celebrities and famous people, it also happens to our close friends. our private data on social media is not actually 100% safe. The Facebook and Cambridge Analytica scandal is one of the few examples of these cases. It is reported that Facebook sold 87 million data of its users to Cambridge Analytica for political purposes. It's very saddening that even our social media platform cannot protect our privacy. And what's more saddening is that those data are used by politicians as an attempt of political campaign to gain people's vote based on the users' political views that they had posted on social media before. This means that only ourselves can keep our privacy safe. These cases cause us to be more protective and more cautious of what we share on social media. As a teenager, we should be mature enough to understand which ones are appropriate to share to the world and which ones are not. Everything we have ever shared on social media are on the record by the government and by the platform that started the social media. We should understand that not everything are for the world to consume. Some things have to be kept on our own. Being wise and discreet on social media is something that is necessary to be done so we can keep not just our own privacy but also our family privacy safe. Being wise on social media is not just about keeping privacy safe. It's also making sure that whatever we share on the platform does not offend anyone. We don't need to discriminate or even bully people that whose opinion don't match ours. Maturity has a pivotal role here on making sure that we don't say anything that hurts some people. Not everything and every opinion has to be said on social media, especially something that offends some people. Saying offensive things is not necessary, and frankly, most people don't care, whatever our opinions are. And again, I have to remind that everything we have ever shared on social media are monitored by the government. Ladies and gentlemen, the growth of technology is not something that we can fully supervise and we can fully control. Technology has its own light side and dark side. It depends which side are we going to act on. And to protect us from the dark side, we have to take care of our data and our private life on social media. Not everything is worth sharing to everyone, and to start using it on its light side, including helping people in need. Using technology for good things is a gift for everyone. There are a lot of applications and platforms which allow us to do it, and social media is no exception. Being vocal to help people on social media is something that needs to be done in this era, and I believe as a future generation of leaders, it's not difficult to do. That's all I can say for today. I hope what I said here will be useful for us in the future. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.